As you know, May is coming, and you know, I'm reminded that May is the time for commencement and prom. But I noticed I noticed something about a lot of proms nowadays. Me being a person that I am getting older. So back then, you know, I didn't I didn't notice how outlandish proms could be nowadays. And it seems with this new generation, proms and commencement are the times when black folks really show out, which is which is stupid to be honest. I mean, everybody's entitled to go to their prom. I have nothing against prom night, but one of the things that's so problematic with especially black proms, and I've noticed it around my neighborhood, they always have to do the most loudest shit. And I wanted to make this video to just let people know, you know, not to go overboard with the proms and the fucking commencements because it's getting to be a headache. And I'm starting to notice a lot of people, and they won't say this out loud because most people don't want to, stir up some shit. But I'm going to say it. Don't make an embarrassment of yourself during the prom because to be honest, you know, you know, it's getting to be it's getting to be a problem. I've seen several prom videos on TikTok, and a lot of these prom videos, I mean, it started out. Here's the thing: it started out as it just being promposals and shit like that. And I remember when promposals used to be a thing, and then now it's outlandish shit during the proms. Expensive cars, expensive ass wardrobes, and you know that right now economic times are hard. So to go all out for just one fucking event is not only stupid, it's it's just beyond asinine at this point. I know that's your baby. You want to make sure they have a special day, and prom is special, but it is one fucking day. Don't go broke trying to get exotic cars and fucking slingshots and flashing money and fake jewelry when you go to the prom. Also, cuz it's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to us because most motherfuckers know we ain't got that type of money, so you're already fake flashing. And then on top of that, you're going broke spending all this money on one fucking day that ain't gonna last but maybe 8 hours. It's not that serious. And another thing about commencement, which I'm starting to notice, people are changing the rules for commencements. And I've been to black graduations. I've been to black graduations, and it's always the stupid shit. And I know some of y'all go to HBCU graduations. I've been to HBCU graduations, and sometimes them graduations run 4 hours long. Ain't got that type of fucking time. But um 2 years ago, Morgan had a problem. Morgan had a serious problem with commencement because people would go up on stage and start dancing and start showing out. And this is where the problem starts. Morgan had to put a moratorium in place for those who were in the participating in commencement and walking across the stage, that if they were fraternities or Greek letter organizations, they couldn't stroll along uh, with the commencement ceremonies. So they couldn't do their steps, their step shows, or that they couldn't stroll. Strolling was not allowed. And the reason being is because it takes away from the other graduates, and it takes away from the time that the commencement speaker has. And one of the things that is the most important is when you get your degree, you go up, you walk across the stage, you shake hands, and then you get the hell off the stage because it ain't all about you. You're not the only person graduating. And a lot of the problem with college graduations now, because now colleges are starting to clamp down on people walking across the stage because it's commencement goes too long. Like I said, nobody wants to be at a commencement for 4 hours, especially if it's hot as hell. And being at a commencement, nowadays they're changing the rules and not letting graduates walk across the stage because all it's going to do is take up time. So they just call the classes by their name and ask them to stand up and then sit back down. And that's the thing that a lot of schools are considering doing. They're taking away the procession part of the the commencement ceremonies because the process takes too goddamn long. And I understand it now, you know, I understand why. And one of the things that has become an embarrassment is it's always that one person at commencement that got the loudest mouth, that gotta yell the loudest, and they think it's an achievement that they're walking across the stage and getting a degree. True, it is an achievement, but the bigger achievement is when you get that fucking job offer, not when you get your degree. So, just a message to make sure some of you graduates keep your egos in check. Everybody's graduating. You're not the only one there. and your baby's not that fucking special. And that's what I wanted to say, give for commencement people that are graduating right now, because it seems like with HBCUs and other places, there's always that loud parent or always that loud individual that got to show out and do stupid shit to embarrass the rest of the graduates. Please don't be that parent. We know your baby's graduating, but they ain't that fucking special. As for high school graduates, your prom is not a fucking wedding, so don't treat it like one. This has been another Media Talks TV. I'm Tony J. Got another video coming up. Like I said, the message is abundantly clear. With class of 2026, make sure you humble yourselves when you walk across that stage. Because it ain't a time for you to show out and show off, and it ain't a time for you to be stomping the yard with your org or your bras or your line sisters. This is everybody's day. It's not just your day. So please stop with the bullshit. Thank you.